Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do Monday's guidance reading. Before we look at the cards for this Monday, I just want to say thank you so much for a jam-packed, full-on magical weekend. So Saturday I was over at Heartsong Gems in Hungerford, so thank you very much if you came to see me there. We had a beautiful day of readings. Evelyn's shop is just gorgeous with beautiful crystals and magic and sort of fabulousness. So thank you so much for making that so enjoyable. And then yesterday I was down in Martock at Katrina's hair salon, and really big thank you if you came to see me over in Martock. Again, another fantastic day of readings. It was a bit mad yesterday with bits and pieces going on, but it was good. So thank you so much. And as always, thank you to Katrina for holding space. I was very lucky yesterday, so I acquired, or I was gifted by one of my beautiful clients, a brand new mug which just says Boss Witch, as you can see. So I thought that was quite cool. So I've tested out one of my black coffees this morning. All good fun. So what do I want to sort of work with this week? I've already guided to work with quite an old oracle deck, but it is one of my favorites. So it is the Gateway Oracle by Denise Linn. I haven't worked with this one for absolutely ages, but I came across it when I was looking at what do I want to work with this morning, and I really like this deck actually. So these are the cards. Beautiful artwork, as you can see. Let's give them a knock. Let's give them a cheeky shuffle. Let's see what we need to know about for this Monday and the coming week ahead. Channeling these cards for the highest of good. Let's see what's going on. Let's just see where the energies are taking us. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Okay, it just says planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Now this is interesting because it's coming up a little bit as a continuation of theme. A lot of readings I've been doing recently have been sort of wanting to stop and give thanks for all the harvest that we've had so far. Obviously we've only just had Samhain, which is a sort of celebration of harvest festival and everything else, but also Samhain, Halloween, it is the witch's new year, so it's also that planting of energy, it's that planting of magic, and it's that next stage of life. So I almost see this as like thanking, you know, the earth, the energy for what we've had, what we've received so far, but also sort of planting that next harvest and being ready to sort of welcome that in as and when. So it's almost like setting those intentions for your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your wishes, and like it says, seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. This also, I think, comes in a little bit when we're really wanting to do a little bit of that soul searching and really sort of asking or finding the value of what do we want to be doing? How do we want to be living life? What is our purpose? Maybe some of us have been sort of really trying to tap into that a little bit. So I think there's an element of that going on as well. But this big tree is staying rooted, it's staying grounded, whilst you sort of process, whilst you find your way through it all. So yeah, I quite like that. I'm going to just quickly check it in the book and see. I don't usually bother with the book, but I want to see if there's like an affirmation or if there's anything additional that the book maybe gives us or talks about at all. Okay, let's just have a little check and see if it gives us anything. Okay, this is quite cool. It's got a question to ask yourself. What has blocked your seeds from taking root in the past, and how can you overcome this? How can you best prepare for your desired future? What is being shown for your future that you may not be consciously aware of? Interesting. And that almost goes into a little bit of like giving permission or giving acceptance to receive. And sometimes when we create blockages, or when blockages are there, yes, there can be outside influences, there can be crazy people, there can be drama, there can be bullshit that sometimes can sort of block the flow of energy. But sometimes it's like lack of permission. Sometimes we actually don't give ourselves permission to receive what we're wanting in the first instance. So I'm wondering if some of this is also giving yourself acceptance, giving yourself permission to really receive that of what you truly want to discover, that of what you truly want to plant and harvest. So I think there's an element of that going on with this card as well. So very, very interesting. I'm going to leave it with you guys. So what do I need to let you know about? A couple of cheeky shouts. I am very busy this week doing Zooms. I've caught up with all my voice recorded readings. So if you've purchased one of those, you should have that back with you now. So thank you very much if you did sort of, secure a voice recorded reading. Zoom sessions are in full flow. I am starting to quote dates for January, so just be aware that I'm very booked up with Zoom sessions. I do have a cancellations list, so obviously if people are kind of booked in a queue system and you're hoping to get something a bit sooner, if I get a cancellation, of course I will let people know if it's possible. But I am starting to quote January now for Zooms, which is a bit crazy, but it is a busy, busy time. In terms of events happening this week, so we've got a couple of cheeky dates. So I am going to be doing Trowbridge Colour and Crystals. So that's going to be very exciting. That's happening on Thursday evening. So I'm looking forward to being over there. Is it Thursday? I think so. Let me just find my diary. I'm getting a bit confused with where I'm at the moment. I've got so many dates popping up here, there and everywhere. Let me just double check I've got that right. Yeah, Thursday evening I'm over in Trowbridge Colour and Crystals, and then Friday I'm doing another evening of private one-to-one readings in Carpe Nocem in Frome, which is going to be very fun, very exciting. And then Saturday I'm also back over in Carpe Nocem in Frome, so I'm doing like a double sort of two-dayer. And I think that's all booked out. I think the evening's booked out. I think the day's booked out. Carpe Nocem is going mental. So thank you so much if you support me over in the Mystical Witchy Emporium Frome shop there. So yeah, some really, really cool places to come and see me. So thank you, like I say, if you have secured your space. If you've missed out this time, keep an eye on the events page on my website because other dates are featured and are on there. And yeah, I think that's it really. So have a cool one, plant those seeds, be ready to receive, but definitely the early stages of like the next cycle, the next wave of what you're wanting. And just thank you for all the ongoing love and support, and keep shining bright, stay fabulous, and I'll catch up very soon. Take care, much love, bye for now.